Hey everybody, welcome back. David Eon and the stunning, lovely, gorgeous, exciting, and intelligent Miss Lady Pop Hunter here with another weekly roundup. Yeah, you think I'm kidding, but I'm serious. I'm serious. She is amazing. Here with another weekly roundup, taking a look at some of what is hitting the adult action figure market here any second now. Well, if it's McFarlane, it'll be any second now because he gets it to market. He gets his little piggies to market. You got to give him credit.
Yeah, need to hurry up and go to clearance.
Well, he needs to work for Hasbro or any of these other companies that drag their ass getting stuff to the stores. But anyways, announcements, of course, upcoming shows that we will be trying to attend. And of course, if we attend, we will try to film. And that will be Toylanta coming up in March, 22nd through the 24th. One of the larger local shows that we will be going to. Then the South Carolina Comic Con, April 6th and 7th, their 10th year anniversary in Greenville, South Carolina, featuring William Shatner and a few other people, but William Shatner.
Okay.
Then the original Atlanta Comic Convention, 30th anniversary this year, still giving away t-shirts. Sunday, April 21st from 11 to 5. And it's a small show, but it's a good show.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's a popular show in this area. The Atlanta Record and CD Show at the
I'm excited about
IMA Union Hall.
I enjoy the record show.
Yeah.
And I got some records I'm looking for.
Marietta. It's a good show, and it's a big one.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how big the show is, actually.
Yeah, and them records are but everything is overwhelming. You go to the comic book show, is overwhelming. You go to the record show, is overwhelming. Because you got to sit there and you got to look.
Yeah.
And then with records, you kind of almost got to either know or just look at it and be like, oh, this looks interesting. Let me try.
Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes it'd be easier if I just stood in the middle of the room and shouted, "Hey, does anybody have this?" And somebody will put their hand up. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know if
maybe.
you could. I don't think that's good etiquette though. Joe Fest. That's right, Joe Fest.
June.
Which will be June 21st through the 23rd.
Yeah,
Joe
we usually
Fest.
go on Sundays.
Augusta, Georgia. Another really big show.
Yeah, and it's a good one.
And guess who's going to be a guest star there?
Who?
Sergeant Slaughter.
He's at every
show. He's at. If it's got anything to do with G.I. Joe, Sergeant Slaughter will be there.
Yeah.
Also, Pixel Dan's going to be here. I think this is his first time.
Okay.
Being to Joe Fest specifically.
Yeah, because he usually at Joe Lanta or Toylanta now.
Toylanta. He was at Toylanta last year.
Yeah.
And then the FarleyCon, August 3rd and 4th. August 3rd and 4th in East Ridge, Tennessee.
And we have been to that one, and that was a good show. We weren't able to go last year, but the time before we went, and we had a good time. Brutus the Barber Beefcake's going to be there. Okay.
Along with the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
Those old wrestlers, and they're not going to look nothing like that. And
Hart's still dyeing his hair. What is he, 80 now? His hair is still jet black. We're going to go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and knock Funko out real quick. They don't have a whole heck of a lot.
Good.
Here's their Target Con. Jumbo-sized pop, something from Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon, so I don't know who that is. It's a jumbo-sized pop.
Okay.
Enough said. Goodfellas is coming out.
That's like one of them gangster movies, like Godfather.
It's an old school. It's an old school one. I think it's the one that really made Joe Pesci famous. Dune, the new version.
Oh, the new movie that's coming out or out or whatever?
Yeah, the new Dune.
Okay.
And, of course,
Dune.
Some more Dune, because why not?
Yeah, you gotta milk it.
Yeah, I know. Squirrel Girl, Target Con.
Anime?
No, it's a character from Marvel, actually.
And she got that tail coming at her?
She does have that tail.
Oh, my God.
Because she's a squirrel. She's Squirrel Girl. And you see that it says Women Power on the little plaque there.
What plaque?
In the back there.
Oh, I can't see it.
That's okay.
I ain't missing nothing.
And a jumbo-sized pop of Stitch.
You need need another one.
Well, these, honestly, they end up being shelf warmers. The only one that moved that everybody wanted was the first one, and that was Baby Groot.
Yeah.
That one, you couldn't
was
find
the
it.
life size. They made the life size Groot. Yeah.
You couldn't find it. You know, it was a big deal. Ever since then, they're shelf warmers. That was the only one.
Well, they're too big because I honestly got a couple of those 6 inches.
The Mickey Mouse one? Oh, not the 6-inch, but the big ones.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse ones. And boy, they did take up a lot of space. And then like the Scrooge McDuck one, I got that.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I think those are the only ones. But yeah, they take up a lot of space. So once you get it and you realize it's like regret time. Why did I get this?
Where am I going to put this?
Yeah.
Another Target con, and that is the Princess Leia t-shirt and figure bundle. And she's like the animation one, like from the comic book version.
Oh, okay.
That's why she's painted that way. And again, I will give them a nod because I like that they put a window box on the t-shirt bundle now because they didn't used to do that.
Yeah.
Moving on to Hasbro. Hasbro Marvel Legends Daredevil and Hydro Man 2-pack. This is available, I believe, only on the Hasbro Pulse. So the 2-pack, it comes in a windowless box, $50.
Why are they doing all this Pulse? Why they not putting it in stores anymore?
I don't know. Why? Well, they put enough in stores, but I don't know why Daredevil. When did Daredevil fight Hydro Man? I must have missed something. It doesn't seem like a villain that's equivalent to Daredevil because he literally turns into water.
Oh, okay. But I know Pulse was kind of reserved for their like ultra high-end exclusive stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you're starting to see
Other
like
things.
common things that you normally would see in a store.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's that.
Deadpool on a Toy Biz nod card.
He was an X-Men?
He was on an X-Force.
Let's say X-Men.
Well,
It does say X-Men, X-Force.
X-Men is loosely connected to X-Force.
Yeah, that's why they got X-Force, but you can't really see it because of the bubble.
Deadpool's $26. There is a Deadpool with a scooter version.
And
Deadpool core and a squirrel.
It's not. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, there's a squirrel in there. Yeah. This is $41. $41.
It looked like it belonged in Ollie's.
It will eventually. Now, this is what you were talking about. Back to Hasbro Pulse. Transformers Legacy Omega Prime. Robots in Disguise 2021 Omega Prime. And it's 3 figures. It's a combine-a-con. The 3 figures turn into this.
Okay.
And it's a crowdfund project. It's $250.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's already met its funding goal. Has about a little less than a month left.
So what's the unlock?
Okay, I'm going to show you. This is basically what you're getting.
Okay.
Is those 3 figures, and that's their heights. 12 and a quarter inches, 11 and a half, 5 and 3/4. And the transformation process begins with the handshake shown on the right, which is a nod to the show.
Okay.
All right, which is clever.
What show?
The show this is based off of.
Oh.
The Transformers Legacy.
Okay.
Here's your unlock tier 1, 13,000 backers, which is the big Matrix blade, which is 23.5 inches tall. When you combine them, they're about just short of 14 inches. See, Omega Prime is 13.75. So he's about 14 inches tall. He gets the 23.5 inch blade. The next unlock tier at 16,000 is the stand. It says Global Space Bridge display stands. And they have not announced another unlock yet.
Okay.
So that's what they'll get for 16. They might hit it because...
Well, they already got tier 1.
Yeah.
You know, the funding.
Yeah, they've got their funding and 11.6, and so they're almost to the first unlock.
Okay.
Now we're going to move from Hasbro to Hasuki. And this is the mechanic Fiona.
With all them faceplate change-outs.
Yeah, faceplate change-outs, and she's got a lot of pockets on her baggy pants there. She stole her pants from MC Hammer.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
MC Hammer had parachute pants.
Yeah. Those look like parachute pants to me, except that she has pockets and he didn't. This is 115 1/12 scale. Here's a better look at her. It looks different. It's interesting.
Looks unnecessary.
It does? Oh well. What are you going to do? We'll jump into something a little more expensive then. How about Hot Toys?
Okay.
How about the Peter Parker Superior suit from Spider-Man 2? You don't get a Peter Parker sculpt, but you get the Superior suit.
And you get that Peter Parker sculpt price.
Yeah, you get the Peter Parker sculpt price because this is $300.
See?
$300 for yet another Spider-Man. There you are.
Well.
What are you going to do? McFarlane Toys. Here's we showed this last week in passing, but there's what your carded Superpowers Gold Superman's going to look like.
I haven't seen the vehicles in the stores yet.
Yeah,
I looked.
The only one that's started turning up was the Brainiac's vehicle.
I ain't seen it.
Well, not out here yet, but people have found it.
I bet you that one won't go on clearance.
We'll see. There's your Sinestro. Sinestro, however you want to pronounce it. Green Lantern, Hal Jordan Green Lantern.
With the card.
With a card. Yeah.
And a lantern.
Well, this is not the Superpowers. This is the,
Yeah, I know,
7-inch
but
one.
it comes with the card.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Batman, the Rebirth Batman. Head change out. Grappling hook gun. That's a risk right there, McFarlane. You know DC doesn't like that.
Yeah, but it's not a gun that shoots bullets.
I guess. And Aquaman with God, please don't let that be Aqualad.
That's Aqualad.
No, please.
They should have gave him the seahorse.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Yes, Aqualad.
Actually, I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, you don't have to be sure.
I like how in both his hair sculpt in both of those looks like waving hair. I think these are in the 25-26 range.
McFarlane Toys Digital?
Yeah,
what
that's
does
what it
that
says.
mean?
I don't know.
What is that?
That's
that's
Azrael in grayscale.
Oh, I thought that was Moon Knight.
Azrael in grayscale, black and white. No, he doesn't do Marvel characters.
Yeah, I know, but from, when you just look quick.
Azrael's going to cost you a little more for $30.
Why?
Because, I don't know, because it's Azrael.
He didn't use paint?
They got the flame to go on his sword. Because it attaches to the sword. Because his sword is burning.
Okay.
This is sneak peek. That's why
peek.
That's why the picture looks fuzzy, because this is a leaked photo. It's not scheduled to be announced until next month, and that is the Frostbite Batman.
Okay. What is that, a bag?
I'm not sure. I guess it's a stand.
Stand.
And here is your Kilowog, and that is actually the Kyle Rayner Green Lantern 2-pack. Kyle Rayner Green Lantern and Kilowog. They made a beefy, chunky Kilowog. He's not all chubby.
No, because in the comics he's chubby.
Yeah, he's chubby. $70 for this. And we'll mosey on down to Neca. Neca doing Dungeons and Dragons.
Of course, why not?
On a card that is a nod to the old LJN card. Because the LJN Dungeons and Dragons figures from the 80s are expensive.
Are they?
They are. They are very expensive. But there you go, Strongheart, the good paladin, on a NECA LJN nod card. It's $36.
What? Oh, because he's a good guy, so he got good.
Yes, that's why it says good in the corner. If it was the bad guys, it would say evil.
Oh.
And for the price point, they look. This looks a hell of a lot better than what Hasbro did.
So how much is that?
This is $36.
Okay.
36, and it's a larger scale. It's on a vintage-looking card. I think it's a better job than what Hasbro did with their Dungeons and Dragons.
But the one Hasbro did looked like the cartoon a little bit.
Yeah, it looked a bit more like the cartoon. That's true, but you couldn't see the figure.
Yeah, because they had that stupid box, and everything was broken.
Yeah, there was a lot of broken wrists, a lot of complaints. Square Enix, more 12th scale figures. Xenogears, and that's Bartholomew Fatima. Bartholomew Fatima in 1/12 scales, $120. He comes with a pair of folded arms.
Okay. I guess he got to fold his arms when he getting annoyed.
I guess. Also Square Enix from Final Fantasy VII. That is Vincent Valentine. Also $120.
Look at them shoes.
$120. Well, it matches his prosthetic arm.
I guess. Look like a drill.
Okay. How about another Final Fantasy, Sid Highwind. Sid Highwind, 120. Looks like he needs to go to the bathroom really badly in that first head sculpt. He's like, no!
God, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. Lots of things. And another Final Fantasy, Yuffie Kisagari, $120. She should be less because she's smaller.
Yeah. Should be.
Should be less. I want a discount.
But at least you get a full head and not a faceplate change out.
I hope it doesn't, I can't read it because it's in Japanese, but I don't know for sure that that's actually a head change out because it doesn't say. I would hope so. That would be nice.
Yeah.
But you know how these companies do you. Yeah. Super 7 has a Shogun Ultimates Godzilla.
With the shooting fist.
With the shooting fist. That's his accessory. But, I mean, it's his fist. I mean, he's going to have no hand. It's, of course, a throwback to the original Shogun Godzilla made by Mattel in the 70s.
Are you going to get that since you got a bunch of them?
No, I am not. Because this is an Ultimates, which means he's like 7 inches tall. For $55. If it was one of their big ones,
like the Shogun series they got that are big,
because they did the which one was it? They did the Mecha Godzilla in that scale, really big, so it could match up with the original Godzilla. That would have been cool.
Did you get it?
This is Burning Godzilla, by the way. No, I didn't get that either because the price they were asking, I could buy a vintage one. I'm just being honest. It's just not in the budget. 3-0. 3-0 has Mega Man in 1/12 scale. Don't get too excited because Mega Man is short, and in 12th scale that puts him at about 4 inches tall. For $40, that's $10 per inch. $10 an inch for Mega Man. Capcom licensed 3-0. Mega Man fans out there, you can still buy I don't know how much the Playmates Mega Man figures are going for these days from the 90s. I used to have those. I'd like to have them again, but I don't have them now. Anyways, that's all she wrote, guys. That's all she wrote. Anything there catch your eye this week?
No.
No?
Ain't nothing I want.
Oh.
Which is fine with me.
Okay, well, save those pennies.
I know, save them for something
Honestly,
else.
I don't think I saw anything
not that Shogun Godzilla?
that whet my interest, whet my appetite this week. You didn't even like Kilowog?
Because, I'm backing off. Some things, like I said, if I saw it on clearance.
Sure.
Mainly the vehicles from the superpowers.
Sure.
I would get that, but I'm not really feeling buying new stuff all outright.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
So
it gets overwhelming because there's so much and it doesn't stop coming.
Yeah, and then I got some lines, and we talked about it before, that I've already started, and some of it I know I'm not going to finish, and that's cool, but some of them I can at least fill out a little bit, and I'd rather do that. And it's okay if I don't get any more new stuff. I mean, I got enough stuff with no place to put it, so
yeah, and
I'm
you know
good.
me, I default to vintage anyways. I prefer older stuff to a lot of the newer product. But yeah, I mean, if they did the an original Mattel size of the Ultimates Burning Godzilla, I'd be interested. Honestly, though, that stuff, it turns up in aftermarket a lot cheaper than the retail price. So, I mean, they want $350, $400 for it. If I wait long enough, it'll be on eBay for $200.
Yeah, and I'm kind of hoping that Super 7 does the rest of the Toxic Crusaders.
Oh, yeah.
Because the original Toxic Crusaders are expensive. And I think they did a good job. I have one of their Ultimates Toxic Crusader.
Yeah.
Of Toxie. But I wish they do the rest of them. And I would get that.
Okay.
But no, I ain't trying to really venture too far out there anymore. I'm reeling things.
That's all right. So, hey, we'll throw it out there. Guys, did you see anything you liked? Tell us about it in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other content. You may find something interesting. We hope you do. And if that's it, then what more can we say? But thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.